This video is going to be longer than a minute. So first, and obviously most importantly, the White Sox lost their 121st game of the season last night, making them the worst team in modern baseball history. 1900. I really thought they were going to try to win out, man. So as a lifelong White Sox fan, I can honestly say, thank you, White Sox, for giving us something to cheer for at the end of the season. You did it. Now, if I made this video yesterday, I would not have felt comfortable adding that to the beginning and trying to inject any humor into this situation, but I do today, and I'll tell you why shortly. So, the serious part of the video. First and foremost, my mom and I are not only okay, but we were barely even inconvenienced by this storm. Unfortunately, many of the people that we know and care about very much were. A lot of people lost a vehicle. A lot of people lost their livelihood. And some people, a lot of people, lost both of those plus everything that they own. Very sad. But thankfully, nobody that I know of personally lost their life. Now, I know as of last I looked, I think 11 fatalities from the storm in the state of Florida. And when you see the damage throughout the state, that's a surprisingly low number. So let's hope it stays low. So I want to talk about the storm really quick. For my friends and family that don't live in the area, that aren't from around here, and don't know about it, I want to explain, because I think it's important, what differentiates what happened here from what happened in the states north of here and obviously where it made landfall. Here was not flooding from rain. Here was not wind damage. Yes, trees down, power lines, power outages were from the wind, but the overwhelming majority of the damage here was storm surge. 100% storm surge. The big ass end of that big ass storm pushing that water up onto the barrier islands and in any low-lying areas where anything was connected to that water. That's a lot of places out here. So up north, yes, absolutely flooding from rain and wind damage, but not here. And I just feel like that's important to differentiate so people understand why the damage is the way it is here. And keep that in mind if you ever happen to be in one of those situations, I guess. But enough armchair meteorology for me. Minute 50. Normally, minute 50 is about reflecting on the first 50 minutes and kind of reminiscing and enjoying a couple things really quick, and then talking about goals and things we want to check out for the next 50. Most of the things I want to check out for the next 50 don't really exist the same way anymore. They're completely destroyed. So I'm grateful that in the first 50 we got to see a few, right? Katiki. Jimmy B's. And of course, Headquarters, Toasted Monkey. Most are in extremely rough shape right now. And it's hard to see. And of course I regret not taking you to see some of the other places like Willie's and Woody's. And I had a whole thing planned where I was going to go to Coconut Charlie's and explain how it was the old Toasted Monkey, and we used to go there, and yeah, I don't get that opportunity now. It's just not the same. I could still tell the story and I could still figure out a way, but not the point. So anyway, I work at a hospital. I don't know if I've ever explained that to people that I don't work with or I'm not friends with here, if you know that I work at a hospital. So at a hospital, I'm a supply chain guy. You don't get to stop. There's no taking a break. And I have a couple coworkers who were very severely, they lost everything. Lost everything. So me making minute videos is not a productive use of my time at this point. And I definitely don't have any desire to go down and capture any of the destruction down there. Yes, I included a couple pictures here just for context, but there's enough of that junk out there, and you know, that was yesterday. Yesterday was for being sad. So taking a little pause for the daily minutes. Obviously, it's the right thing to do. What I would like to do, bring something back when it's appropriate. I would much rather focus on the rebuild, and this is the part where I want to explain why I felt it was okay to inject that small little bit of humor in the front end of this video. The people in this community, and I'm going to be very specific, the beach community specifically from, say, Madeira Beach down to Pass-a-Grille. I'm not trying to exclude people north of there, but I'm just saying that there is something amazingly special about that community. It's charming areas, it's little cool bars and places, and everybody's so tight, and the love is there for each other and obviously for that community. And even a day after that, yes, you're going to see people helping people, and that's fantastic, but that's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the love for this place really makes me think that this rebuild is going to happen quicker than I thought it would yesterday. And I hope I'm right about that. But right now, people are still trying to get off of those beach island areas or get back in if they evacuated to see the damage and figure out what to do next. And that obviously is going to take time, but everybody's going to help everybody. And this stretches across all of Pinellas County. The people that live here, that have lived here a long time, I'm not one of those people. I've been here for 4 years. I've visited since before 2014, so I fell in love with this community a long time ago. But I'm just saying, most people that come here do, and people that were born and raised here also do, and that's special, man. So, sorry for the long-winded video. Obviously not going to be posting anything for a while. If I find any resources that are reputable to help the folks down here, I'll definitely try to post them. But yeah, just keep everybody in your thoughts, and thanks for the 50 minutes and this long-ass video. Hopefully we'll see you soon.